Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about a woman called Ashley Masendeke, who is a Zimbabwean socialite who goes by the name Mai Jeremiah. So she made headlines after revealing that she was gang raped by two men in a lodge. But what was revealed in court by her so-called friend is she had confessed that she had participated in all that willfully, and she had taken money from the men. Actually, she was a willing participant. So according to the Herald Zimbabwe, um, it reads, final prosecution witness Miss Cynthia Duringo yesterday made stunning claims in court that her friend Ashley Mai Jeremiah Masendeke told her that she had consented to being intimate with one of the two men who allegedly raped her because he was talking to her nicely. Mai Jeremiah is accusing Tabo Blessing Dube and Martin Charlie of taking turns to rape her at a lodge in Harare. She told me that this is the friend who is Cynthia Duringo. She's now saying that she told me that the two were taking her to their boss. When they got to the reception, they spent some time chatting and watching her skits. She told me that later on, someone directed her to a room that had two doors, and one of her assailants went with her and the other one used the other door to get in. She said that's when she saw that it wasn't an ordinary meeting, but just played along so that they wouldn't hurt her, as she had seen a gun, says Mrs. Duringo. It's Miss Duringo, I beg your pardon. She added that Mai Jeremiah said she played along and was comfortable with one of the two people who was light in complexion, as he was talking to her nicely. She said that Mai Jeremiah agreed to stay with him in the room and consented to have sexual intercourse with him. This is so nice to listen, because all it took for her to agree to doing whatever it is that man wanted was the fact that the man was speaking to her nicely. Point number one. Then point number two is obviously because the man was so light in complexion. And she even forgot that there was a gun. This is so interesting. She said the encounter was very long because she didn't like it, and there was someone who kept coming in and out of the room, which made her uncomfortable. She told me that after that encounter, she was given 10 United States dollars, which she used to come back home, says Miss Duringo. The Jewish lawyers Shepard Makonde and George McConnore quizzed Miss Duringo on the apparent discrepancies between her testimony and what Mai Jeremiah told the court. She was asked what made Mai Jeremiah leave her house after the alleged rape. She replied she had just come to visit for a sleepover. Mr. Makonde further asked, she told the court that on the day in the question you wanted to exercise using snuff which you put in a pipe. Is that correct? Ms. Duringo told the court that Mai Jeremiah had lied on that aspect. She also confirmed that she was the one who told Mai Jeremiah's husband about the alleged rape, and it was supposed to be a secret between them. She agreed with Mr. Makonde that if she had not told Mai Jeremiah's husband after being asked not to, he would not have known. Soon afterwards, prosecutor Cecilia Mashingaidze closed her case. So guys, you know what is happening is most people who are raped, they are not reporting rape cases because of things like this. All this is the reason why most women who are raped, they are not reporting the cases. Because how on earth can you agree to having all that with the people whom you are saying that they were going to rape you, simply because the person is talking to you nicely, then the person is light-skinned. At the same time, you don't want your husband to know about it. At the same time, you're taking money from them. Then you go and then you report the case. Who on earth is going to take you serious with all this? Like, after all that, I don't know what you guys think. This is a very sensitive topic, and it's not something that is so nice to listen to. But as women, I feel like we should know better. We should do better. Because if you agreed to whatever it is, then maybe keep it a secret. You don't have to go around like tarnishing people's names, you know. I'm not saying she wasn't raped, but you know, the story isn't making much sense. That's the truth. And that's the reason why most people are not reporting rape cases. Because there are some people who think all that is a joke. Because looking at it, this person, she's a content creator. Maybe what she had in mind was the fact that she was going to trend. All that was going to be good for her views. All that was going to be good for the likes. You know, people were going to be around her. You never know. Honestly, I think as people, we should know what is content and what is not. Me talking about this, it's not supposed to be content, to be honest. But the point I'm trying to raise is how are we going to be taken serious if there are some people who still joke around rape? Just think about it. It might happen that this my Jeremiah has a daughter. Who is going to take her daughter seriously if she is to be raped one of the days? Mind you, I'm saying if that is to happen. No one will. Even if the same thing was to happen to her now, like for real, because this now seems like it's now a joke, of which it's not supposed to be a joke to begin with.